Hello and welcome back to episode 34 of this journey through the J League. My mic is actually on today and we are playing one of the biggest teams in our league in Nara. So let's just get straight into it. So as you'll know, if you watched to the end of the last episode, I had a bit of a malfunction and my mic didn't record anything that I was actually saying through the whole commentary of the second match, which, as you may have read, we lost on penalties against Tochigi City. An incredibly frustrating game that, quite frankly, I don't want to show you the highlights of because it was quite embarrassing. And since then, we've had a couple of embarrassing results. We've had some really good results, but also some really embarrassing ones. As you will see, straight after that match, we won 7-1 against Virzian. They only ended up scoring quite late on to make it what would have been 5-1 at that point, and we scored 2 late goals in that game. Straight after that game, we ended up losing against Sanuki, 2-1. We weren't great in this game. Keeper had a bit of a howler. And then we lost another game. We lost back-to-back games. This one against Nagano, 3-1. Again, keeper was not great. We didn't have a particularly great game all round. And after that, we went on a little bit of a run. Got a 2-0 result here, 2-2 here, 4-1 here, 3-2 here, 4-3 here. I think in this game we were 2-0 down after 5 minutes as well. And Imabari isn't one of the better teams in the league. They do actually have a player that you may remember. So if I quickly look at their squad, you can see at the bottom here, Jallo. Remember him? He played a few games for us, 6 games. We sold him, when did we sell him? A couple of seasons ago, 240k sold him for. It doesn't actually tell me how much he's worth now, but I'd be intrigued to see how much, because I'm pretty sure I had a sell on for him. I mean, his mentals were actually pretty good. He just never really performed for us, if I remember correctly. Like, where is he? Yeah, 6.6, 6.9. Like, it wasn't great. It could have been better. And, I mean, for 240k, cannot complain. And then after that match, we went up against Kumamoto. I can't really remember much about this game. I just know that we won 4-3. So, there we go. That's a good little insight for you. And then this game, incredibly embarrassing, this game, because this team are bottom of our league. They are 20th. A whole 19 places below us, which is actually a bit of a spoiler, I've just realised. But we were awful. We were just awful. They came out in the second half, and yeah, we just couldn't get through him. Just couldn't get through him. And it was just one of those games. But as I obviously just spoiled, then we are top of the league. We are drawing on points with Iwaki, who we did draw against earlier on in the season, 1-1, I think. But today we are going up against Nara, who I thought would be fighting up top with us, but they've had a bit of a drop-off recently. If we go to their most recent games, yeah, a lot of draws, a lot of losses, and not many goals. So hopefully we can take advantage of this poor run of form they're in. Really sort of get ourselves ahead of Iwaki, who actually go up against FC Osaka, who sit in 17th. So it is a game that you would imagine they would win. So hopefully we can actually come out on top. One thing to make note of as well is look at the amount of goals we've got. 47 goals. We've conceded a bit more than I would have liked. Nara have actually conceded very few goals. So hopefully we can actually start to keep some more clean sheets, because I'm not a big fan of the amount of goals that we conceded, especially recently in like these sort of few games where we conceded 5 goals in games that we probably shouldn't have been doing that. So we're going to go over to the Nara game now and have a look at what the team is for this match. And here we are for the lineup for this game against Nara. We've got Kawasaki in goal, we've got Yoshimura, AAA, Marcus and Nishino in defence. We've got Kai, AA and Toda in midfield, Tanimoto and Yuki out on the wings, and we've got Shiba up top. Pretty usual formation other than Kai. Kai's come in today because, as you can see down here, Morihara is injured. Pretty happy with this lineup. We're starting to see some green lines, which is good. Only thing is, it's just these negatives where we're conceding goals from around the edge and penalty area centre. So I have tweaked the set pieces slightly, and hopefully they'll make a difference today against Nara. So let's not waste any more time, and let's just get into the first highlight of the game. And here we are for the first match. One thing I have kept on today is actually how attacking we're going to be, because they haven't been particularly great in recent weeks, in fact months. I'm hoping that we can sort of take advantage of that and we can sort of go at them a little bit more. Played the ball through here quite nicely. This is still the opening highlight. We've got through already and Yucky's going to shoot, but the shot is deflected. Now Shiba's through. Can he get it in? He can't. It's got away. God, the highlight is still going. Oh, no, there we go. I was going to say. Alright, they've got the ball in midfield here. Suda is tackled by Tanimoto into Shiba. Shiba turns and plays it through for Yucky. We've got a 3-on-2 here if he can get the right pass off. We've got a man in the middle. Come on, get it in. Toda's got it here. Is he going to get it back to Yucky? He does. Double A. Oh, tipped around the post. Tanimoto buries it. What a start. 1 minute 50 and we are 1-0 up already. Yucky with the run down the wing. I thought he wasn't going to get it in. Toda then picked it up, played it back to Yucky, who crossed it to the back post. Double A with a lovely header, tipped onto the post, and then Tanimoto was there to tap in. Does he get an assist for that? Okay, Double A does get an assist, even though it was hit onto the post. Can we win the header here? We do. Nishino, rather. Triple A has it. Out to Yoshimura. Yoshimura into Toda. Toda, Yucky. Back to Shiba. This man has 16 finishing. Oh, we started the game very nicely. Not a lot of possession, but that's okay. I can obviously bring this tempo down a little bit and just look to try and control the ball a bit more. We just start distributing to our centre-backs and full-backs instead of kicking it long. Although we are pressing quite nicely at the moment. They flick the ball on there, but Triple A is there to clean up. Plays it into Nishino, gets it out to Tanimoto. Can he get his head down and run at them? He does. He gets down the left-hand side. Can he get the right ball? No, he loses it to Yusuke. They've just cleared it long, but Nishino's there. Plays it into Kai. Double A, ball through for Tanimoto. Lovely ball. Oh, was he offside? Oh, he was offside. But we've got another highlight here. We've got a throw-in from Yoshimura. He plays it back to Triple A into Toda. Toda's going to take his time before playing it out to Marcus. Marcus is now going to play it out left. Nope. Tries to play to Ahmad, but he can't get it. Oh, it's weird calling him Ahmad. I've called him Double A for so long, but I'm confusing myself. Ball through for Shiba. Shiba gets there before the goalie and buries it. That's the second time he's done that this season. He's done quite well at getting to those balls through before the goalie. He has got a bit of pace on him. Not a huge amount, I don't believe. Oh, it's alright. And one final highlight, I imagine, before the end of the half. Toda's got the ball here. Back to Tanimoto. Crosses it to the back post. Triple A heads it in. Boom. 3-0 at half-time. I didn't think we were going to get another goal before half-time, but we have managed to do it. And that puts us in a rather commanding position going into the second half. And one of which can probably mean that we can rest some players. Not that we really need to, but I think it's good to get some rotation in where we can. And what was I saying? Start of this episode, changed set pieces, and it has paid off. We've got a goal from Triple A, who is our best header of the ball. And I'm going to tell him it's important to stay focused in the second half, not to get complacent, because we've had it before where we've allowed teams to get back in, and I just don't want that. Everyone's happy. Let's start the second half and hopefully get some more of the same. Let's get some more goals. Let's make up for the last episode where I messed up and we also lost. I just realised I pressed demand more instead of praising them. They weren't happy with that, so let's see how this highlight goes. They're trying to play it out from the back. Fujimoto into Okamoto. Nishimura plays it long, and Marcus got turned way too easily there. And, of course, they've managed to score. We shouldn't be conceding a goal like that. Triple A plays it to Yoshimura. Yoshimura into Toda. Toda back to Triple A. Just passing it around in lovely little triangles here. Yucky's got the ball into Toda. Toda's going to run with it. Back to Yoshimura. Passing it around really nicely here, which is good to see. And Shiba's through on goal and buries it. There we go, 4-1. Reinstate. Oh, he was offside, wasn't he? Oh, damn it. Because they're now playing a lot wider than they were before. Ball's played over the top there, but it's only as far as Hara. Plays it back to Marcus. Into Sato. Sato turns. Into Toda. Toda, can he get the ball down the line? He can't, but Yucky cuts back and gets it. He's running down the line now. Get it in. Get it in. Toda's got it now. Squares it for Double A. Double A. Ahmad. You know who I mean. Yucky got the ball down that right-hand side. Played it short into Toda. Don't know how it got through that defender, but it did. And Ahmad was there to tuck in at the near post. That making it 4-0, 4-1 again, reinstating our 3-0 or 3-goal difference between us and Nara. One thing I might just check around the grounds. Great, we're the only team playing today, but it does mean we go back to being 3 points clear. We've got a free kick here. Toda's going to take this. Plays it short to Hara, who shoots. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal. For your first goal for the club. Long shots, 5. Finishing, 4. I mean, look at that for a finish. Jesus. This has been a game of complete domination, really. Other than the possession, to be fair. We have largely been all over them. They haven't really had a chance. They've lost the ball repeatedly to us for our press. And, of course, we've now lost the ball there. And, wow. Okay, route 1. Let's go. Jesus. And, of course, when I was talking about us being dominant, they've gone and scored again. As we come into the final seconds, we have still won this game 5-2 against one of our promotion rivals. And I'm quite happy with it. There's goals across the board. Pretty much across the whole front 5? Front 4? Midfield and strike force have all managed to score today, which is, in fact, complete nonsense. Tanimoto scored, Shiba scored, AAA scored, AA scored, and Hara scored. I thought AA scored earlier. Oh no, his shot came off the post, didn't it? And that's when Tanimoto tapped in. But that does mean, as I said earlier, we are now 3 points clear at the top of the league. And that also means that we can go into our game against Matsumoto and rotate slightly, I think. I think we need to give some players a little bit of a rest. We have got a week's gap between this game and that game, so I'm going to go away and play that, and I'll bring you back in a few short moments. Okay, and here we are for the game against Matsumoto, and this is the lineup. It's pretty much the same as the last game because I felt like everybody played so well, especially Kai. Kai got like 6.6 or whatever DM, but he plays very well with Toda. So I'm going to leave him in today, especially because Morihara is fit to play. He's back from injury, but he's not, fully fit in my eyes. So I'm going to start with Kai today. Morihara will probably come off the bench at some point. And elsewhere on the bench, we've got Morihara, Hara, Matsumoto, Tajima, Yamada, Yamura, and Fukushima. So plenty of options throughout the team. And here we are out on the pitch. It's nice to see us in our away kit because I feel like we haven't seen that in a little while. And this is probably one of the only other teams that actually play in green. So, so it's nice to see. It's nice to see it happening. So an early corner for us. Tanimoto is going to take this into the front post. Can we win the header? No, it's headed away by Matsui. Yuki's got it now. Can he cross it in? Crosses it in low. Deflected away. And Nishino got a shot there as well, but that was also deflected. They're now on the counter-attack. Got plenty of men back, so hopefully they shouldn't get a goal here. Well done. Ahmad manages to win the ball there, and that's the end of that highlight. Good start so far. We've got the ball out on the left-hand side, and Nishino with a throw-in into Ahmad. Plays it through for Kai. Kai into Toda. Toda on the edge of the box. Buries it. Yucky Kai with the assist, and Toda taking full advantage of his long shots there and burying it into the far corner. Look at this. Nishino with the throw-in into Ahmad. Back to Nishino. Squared to Kai. Kai squares it to Toda. Turns on the ball. Bosh. Pick that out. Right, we've got the ball out on the right-hand side here. Yoshimura squares it, but they've managed to get it away. Kai wins the header in midfield, and Marcus is there now. The referee looked like he was charging him down then. Nishino on the ball, plays it into Toda, through for Yuki. Shiba, that's offside, surely. No? Alright, cool. That definitely looked offside to me. 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes. Marcus with the ball here. Some lovely play here. Nishino squared it across for Toda. I thought he was going to shoot. For Yuki. Yuki into Shiba. I really thought he was offside there. I wonder whether it'll give me a tight offside replay. Yeah, here we go. Let's get a little pause on there. Oh. I mean, are they going by the shoulder or are they going by his shin? I don't care. We've got a goal. It's 2-0. I can't really complain. Tanimoto is going to have a corner here. Gets it into the front post, but headed away, or kicked away by their defender. Yuki is on the ball here. Plays it back to Tanimoto. Cuts inside. Plays it to Nishino. Back to Tanimoto. Shoot, mate. Yes! He's on fire at the moment. I think he's got something like 4 goals and 3 assists in the last few games. And he's added another goal there. Nakagawa again. Gets it out wide to Son Ho Jun. And they've gone for the long ball, but Marcus manages to get it away. Nishino's now going to get the ball down the left-hand side. He's running with it. He's running with it still. Gets it into the box. Shiba tries to win the header. He manages to win it, though. Kai's now got it. Yoshimura down the right-hand side. Gets past the defender. Squares it. Toda buries it. That's 4-0 now. I mean, this is one hell of a team performance. I feel like they're all trying to make up for the last episode, which admittedly was, half my fault. But we are 4-0 up after 35 minutes. Nishino with another throw in here. Ahmad, Marcus, are we going to get a repeat of the last goal? Is he going to play it long over to the right-hand side? Triple A's on the ball now. Into Yoshimura. Yoshimura's going to run with it here. Get the ball down the line. And he does. Into Yuki, who cuts back instantly. Gets back down the line. Squares it. Shiba. 5-0. 36 minutes gone. Yoshimura with the ball through for Yuki here, who shimmied in and then cut back to the right, accelerated to the edge, and just squared it across for Shiba to tap in. All 16 of his finishing came in handy there. Right, let's give him a little bit of praise. Just a little bit. Don't want them to get too cocky. And as we come into half-time, look at that XG story. We are really taking advantage of our shots today, and hopefully we can have some more of the same in the second half. We're getting close to a point where I might make some substitutions, because we are 5-0 up, and as much as I would like to see the rest of this, or this team play the rest of the game, I've got to think about their fitness, and Yuki runs in here and shoots and tipped over the bar. Right, I am definitely going to make some substitutions now, because Toda has just pulled up injured, and that is the last person I want injured right now. So what I'm going to do is get Matsumoto into that position. He's played there a couple of times. He's been alright, so I'm going to put him there. Yuki Kai's had a good game, but I am going to get Morihara on to give him a little run out. Matsumoto on the ball here. Into AAA. Morihara. AAA again. Switch it across to Nishino, but Nishino loses it to Okuda. And he's trying to get down the right-hand side, but Marcus... Oh, no, they've missed. I just stopped commentating then, sorry. Ahmad's got the ball here. Plays into Yamamura. He's running down the left-hand side now. Squares it for Matsumoto. We're on the counter-attack. Yuki, get the ball. That was a poor ball from Matsumoto. Morihara. Of all the people... Oh, what the hell has happened there? Somehow, we've managed to mess that up. We had a 6-on-2. Nishino with the throw-in. Ahmad. Nishino. Ahmad. Comes inside. Plays it for Yamamura. Back to Ahmad. Shoots. Oof. God, I thought that was in. Okay, right. Let's look at some more substitutions. Yamada can come on for Marcus, I think. And then one more substitution. Let's get... Who should we get on? I'll take Shiba off, I think. Let's get on with the rest of this game and what remains of it. They've got throw-in on the left-hand side. So Hunyun cuts inside, crosses it to the back post, and oh my lord, how's he missed that? And we're playing it very lucky now. I'm going to drop back to positive. We don't need to be so attacking when we're 5-0 up. Yoshimura, ball gone long, but Matsui won the header. Sato's now got the ball, who now plays the ball over the top, but AAA won the header. Yamamura into Shiba. She was trying to find the right pass, and he does into Nishino. Nishino gets it down to Yamamura and squares it back to Yamada. Nishino. Shiba. Ball through for Matsumoto. Matsumoto. Yamamura is running, and the defender shoots in off the post. Lovely goal. That's his first goal for the club. Yeah, it's about time that he got it, because he hasn't been particularly great, so it's good that he's managed to get that. Nishino throws it in for Ahmad. Plays it back to Ahmad. Into Yamamura. He was offside, surely. No, Nishino with a cross to the back post, and it's headed away by Matsui. And that is the end of that. They expected us to draw this game, by the way. I didn't say it earlier because I didn't think I wanted to, in case it did happen. But not only have we won 6-0, but Iwaki have lost to Kofu, which means we too actually finished this episode 3 points clear of Iwaki. See, if you just say it, it's going to happen. Clearly, that's how life works. Toda's injury is luckily not that bad. It's only a couple of days that he'll be out with a tight hamstring, and we don't have a game for another week, so it's completely fine, to be honest. So where does that put us now? Much like the gap between the last episode and this episode, I will probably go away for a couple of months to sort of, make up some of this, because there's a lot of games left still to play. We've only played... How many games have we played so far this season? We've played 19, so we're pretty much at the midway point. Yeah, we are exactly at the midway point of the season. So I imagine there'll probably be only 2 more episodes for this season. So what I'm going to do is go away and probably come back sometime in September. Because then with the aim of pretty much repeating these 2 games against Nara and Matsumoto at the end of the season. Yes, I will be missing the Iwaki game, as some of you may notice, but like I said before, there is only so many games that you can actually sort of get into a season, and I don't want to bore you with just being in the same season for so long. So what I'm going to do is go away and come back in sometime in September, and we'll see where we're at then before we come to the end of the season. So thank you for watching this episode. If you have got to this point, a lot of people would normally clock out by this point. So those of you who have got to the end, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe and give this video a like, because it helps me, gets the video out there, and lets more people view it. Like, we've had a lot more subscribers recently and a lot more new viewers, and yeah, it's great that, more and more people are watching this. So if you are enjoying it, please just let me know down below. And, let me know what you're enjoying about the series so far. Your favourite player, your favourite game, I don't know, whatever. Just let me know down below, and I'll see you again next time.